In this video, we're going to go over how to break apart a PDF that has several documents. We know it's super easy, like whenever you've sent everything over to title and you've got the contract and all the supporting docs, sometimes you don't want to have to take the time to break that all apart again and upload it into paperless pipeline. So you can take that one PDF that has multiple documents, upload it, and then you can break it apart. And to do so, you're going to go over here onto the right-hand side and you're going to locate the little gear icon and you're going to click on that. And then you're going to click on Break Apart. And it's going to pull up the entire upload. And then you can go through and you can review and you can select where you want things to break apart. And to do so, you just click on the scissors. And I know that, sometimes they appear tiny on the screen. And so you can, if you kind of can eyeball it that way. That's one way, just by zooming out by the 1. If you go 2, it makes it a little bit bigger. And if you go 3, then you can really see it. So however it works for you, you go ahead and let's just go back. In this video, we're going to go over how to break apart a PDF that has several documents. We know it's super easy whenever you have communicated with title and you've had to send them the contract and maybe the third party or several documents, and you've already got it lumped into one and you don't want to have to break that apart again in order to upload it into paperless pipeline. Well, good news, you can upload the entire PDF and then you can break it apart here in the system. And to do so, you just go right on over here onto the right-hand side and you click on this little gear icon and it pulls up a menu and you are going to select on Break Apart. And there are different ways that you can view it. So depending on, if you're really good and can eyeball it and you know exactly what's in there, you can choose different ways to view your upload with several documents. So whatever works for you, but you're just going to go through and you are going to locate where one document ends and you're going to click on the scissors. So we know from pages 1 through 11, we have our 1 to 4 executed contract. And it's the permission category of sell because this is between our seller and our buyer and our seller. So we will label that as sell. So now we have pages 12 and 13. And if you still can't see it very well, you can click on the magnifying glass and it will pull it up to where you can really tell what that document is. So then we know from pages 12 to 13 that is our third party. So we're going to click on the scissors and we have right here from this page range of 12 to 13, and it does pull up this handy dandy little menu as you start typing. And so we can click this third party financing addendum. Again, the permission is sale. And now we have our remaining documents. So from pages 14, 15, 16, and 17, that is our seller's disclosure. So we're going to make another cut right there. And we are going to start typing in our seller's disclosure notice. This one is signed by all parties. Still a category of sell. And then on page 18, we have our non-realty addendum. And I know that's not in our little menu, so I'm going to go ahead and just type it in. And then right down here, you can delete the original document. If you know you've got it all broke apart and you don't want multiples, then go ahead and click on delete the original doc, click save, and then the magic happens. Right down here, now that one PDF has been broke apart into 4 separate documents. This makes it super easy for compliance when we are trying to review and we don't have to sift through several PDFs with several documents, just in the event that before we reach out saying, hey, I haven't seen the third party, and you reach back and say, well, it's in there, then we're not having to go through just pages and pages and pages to look for that one document. So this is super helpful for compliance. And also whenever you go in there just to say, hey, what do I have? What am I still missing? If things are kind of broke apart, then it just makes everybody's job just a little bit easier. So stay tuned for more paperless pipeline tips.